everybody. Welcome back to the final episode of Pillars of the Earth. In the last episode, Jack was able to prove that the bishop was behind his father's death, that he was falsely accused of being a thief, and then Phillip was burned at the stake. Or was he?
Ah, Philip.
It is so good to see you, Jonathan.
Tell me, how are things at St. John in the Forest?
Francis is well.
That is wonderful.
Yes, he enjoys the life there. You look worried, Jonathan.
Well, you have a visitor. He just arrived.
Is that not a good thing, Jonathan? Who is it?
That is just it. I wasn't sure if you wanted to see him.
It has been a long time.
Ah, yes, it has. I had to know.
Know what?
The truth is, I never saw God. Or the devil. Have you?
Oh Lord, deliver us from evil. Our Father, who art in heaven,
My God,
hallowed be
there
thy
must
name.
be something we can
Thy
do!
kingdom come,
Stop this
thy will be
madness!
done on earth as it is
Are
in
you
heaven.
blind? Do you not know that a fire will burn any man, no matter who he is? Why are you doing this?
After Wayland's words, there is doubt in their hearts about my motives, about my brothers. No words can erase that doubt, but God can. Our Lord is a cleansing fire.
He's still alive. It's a miracle. He is among us. God is here. How is this possible?
It's all a matter of perspective.
We have to stop this!
No, Jack. Come.
My God.
No, but that's what they see. That's what they believe.
The water. It's dousing the flames. It's a trick.
To them, it's a miracle.
The justice of our church. I believe Philip understands that now. His book will be destroyed. If you or your friends ever mention the White Ship again, I promise you will take Prior Philip's place. And God will not be as forgiving.
Their faith in you and your church is restored. I say it was worth sparing that monk's life. Promise me that Wayland will suffer.
Philip?
Yes?
Did you see God? Did he save you that night?
I told him. He only smiled at me. I never saw him again, as long as I lived.
Philip is back.
Philip!
Philip! We're glad you're back.
Did you walk all the way again?
Just part of it.
Old fool.
Ellen stayed in Kingsbridge, together with Tom. I thought I had lost God, that he did not watch over us. But now I see him every day. He is in the good we do, in how we show our love. Jack's hands had become rough, his hair gray, but his eyes still burned bright like hot coals.
It's good to see you.
Aliena's gaze could be as stern as her father's had been, but her heart and wit made her a leader people did not follow out of fear, but out of respect and loyalty.
Jonathan told us you had a visitor.
Just an old friend.
What do you think of this window?
Jonathan came to look more and more like his father, Tom. As Prior of Kingsbridge, he is also a builder of sorts.
I use mostly warm colours. What good are the large windows if it feels cold?
Sally is as stubborn and as gifted as her parents. It is her stained glass windows the light is falling through. She has children of her own now.
And I'd like to show you the plans for the new cloister.
Tommy will be the next master builder, and is as silent as his grandfather was. Once I heard him admonish his father to be more serious at work. Jack only smiled. He knew Tommy was right. Martha stayed in Kingsbridge as well. She was always there for every one of us.
She was there too.
Is the judge done now?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him yourself?
Is the judge done now?
It will never be done. Not in my lifetime. Not in yours.
Remember us for what we did, for who we were, and maybe for what we tried to be. And when you turn your eyes to our cathedral, maybe you will see yourself.
Well, that's it. We finished the story. It was quite a story. Definitely don't regret playing it. If you want more of this, you can obviously read the book. Apparently it's a trilogy, so there's 2 more books that they made that are part of the same series, and takes place over many, many years, so if you want to check that out, I'm sure it's pretty good. I enjoyed the story a lot. And they did make mini-series of the first 2 novels, so that's out there too if you want to check that out. Or you could go visit the actual cathedral if you can go to Europe or you live nearby. But yeah, I think they did a pretty good job with it. Obviously you have to condense a lot of a story like this, but I think they did a good job of not making it too long, but still keeping most of the beats of the story in there. I guess you can't visit the cathedral because Kingsbridge is a fictional town. But it does have... The White Ship was a real thing. So it's kind of alternate history almost. I guess if you just made up a town and stuck it in England. I guess the miniseries came out in 2010, so not that long ago. I guess the last book came out. That can't be right. They've been published to 2023. 2007 was when the last one came out. Oh, wait a minute. I guess there's... Okay. So that makes a little more sense. The Pillars of the Earth is the middle book, and apparently the prequel was just published in 2020 called The Evening and the Morning. So that's the one that came out the most recently. So that's kind of cool. Let's see what kind of critical reception it got. More of the same with variation relative to the other books set in Kingbridge. It's like, I guess that's what you're going for. Book is well researched, well written, all in all an excellent and engrossing read. Long and predictable, but acknowledged he's a powerful storyteller who will hold the reader's attention anyway. And yeah, the sequel to The Pillars of the Earth was published in 2007, and Pillars of the Earth came out in 1989. So, just to give you a little bit of backstory on it. So now they need to get to work making a mini-series of the third novel that's a prequel. Probably don't need to use much budget. Stop it. Scratching that. So yeah, next time we'll be doing something a little shorter. I'm thinking about going back to an older adventure game. I have quite a few of the, what do you call them? Totally blanking now. Oh well, I'll just leave it as a surprise since my brain has decided not to work. Guess it's had some problems running on consoles too, so this is a good opportunity for people to play it, or to get to see the story through the game's perspective without having to try to... I know there's at least one part in the walkthrough that it said, make sure to save here and then to reload if you mess something up, because it'll soft lock the game and you can't win. And there's been another game by the same company that I got soft locked in, and I didn't have a save that was far enough back to fix it, so never beat that one, but I consider it beaten in my own mind. Yeah, Tex Murphy was the games, and one of those is the ones I'm thinking about doing next. But I might choose something smaller and shorter, just trying to look for something a little less epic, if you get my drift. God, how many of these things do they have? I think we're in the O's. S. Z. Okay, there we go. Alright, this should be the end of the credits. Thank you for making the game. And thank you for watching. If you've watched this far. And yeah. So, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.